Hey there, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for accepting your free video. So today I just want to go over and give you a free tips that you can use that's going to really help your online presence and getting more organic leads. Now it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it's really important your website be properly optimized so you can capture those leads. So we are on your website here. I like your color scheme. That's great. I love how easy it is for your customers to find you and access it as soon as they land on the page. That is really important. So that's really good. Um, I noticed that you don't have service area pages. And when we actually go to this page, it's not even built yet. Um, but the copyright says 2020. So I'm not sure if it's been like this for the last 2 years, but this is pretty critical here. This is a lot of the issues you're going to be having. So you do need a separate page for every single service that you have. That is what is going to help you be found for your services organically in your area. Um, this is good. It's a little bit of content here, but if you'll notice, there's no local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for in your area, but they're going to have a location attached to it. And then you're going to have repetition 2 to 3 times to actually get picked up by Google so that you can be found for those services. So your homepage is a pretty important page. It needs to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content because content is key and that is how you're going to be ranked. Google doesn't care what it looks like, only about the content. You have to have original content on every page, and every page needs to be focused on its own original content with its own local buyer intent keywords. You do not want to use the same keywords on multiple pages. Um, so you're also going to need more content than your top competitors. So whatever they are doing, you're going to want to beat them. Um, so the first thing you guys got to do is work on your content and keyword strategy. Now, I also can't tell just by looking at your website where your service area is. Um, and so you want to make that very evident for your customers. Are you servicing the entire southern state of Arizona? I'm just not sure. But if you have multiple service areas, you really need to consider adding separate service area pages, which would be like mini home pages, but focused around your services for that specific city. So it would have its own original content and its own keywords, but that would be helpful in helping you to be found in each of those communities for your services. If we look at your top competitor for water damage in Tucson, we have Restoration One. And yes, they are a franchise, but that is okay because you actually don't have to beat the entire franchise website. You're only trying to beat this one specific location. And you're actually at an advantage because franchisees don't have the luxury of adding more content and refocusing the keywords that they want to focus on, where you guys can. So you guys need to be able to beat their content by having more content, focus on those keywords. Um, and you can see they do have quite a bit of content and interlinking of pages. So that's also really important. So you're going to need to do the same thing that they're doing, but better. And then you're going to have to support your website with SEO because a website without search engine optimization is really hard to be found online. So if we go ahead and look here, we can see you have a score of a 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website, and that's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. You really don't have very many, and you're going to need a lot of these, but not all are created equal. So you only want to get the relevant authoritative ones directly related to your industry, and that are do follows so that they share the power of the high ranking sites. And Google will only give you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so anything extra, Google kind of looks at as spam. Now, if we look here, only one of your links are do follows, so only one link is doing anything to help your website. So you're going to need a lot more and better quality referring domains. You also don't have really any content, so you've only been indexed for 4 keywords and you're getting 0 people to your website. So it's going to be really important to focus on your content and keyword strategy and building out those service pages as well as service area pages so you can capture that traffic, because there's a ton of traffic available. You just need to get that website optimized. Looking at your competitor, we don't care how their website is performing because we're not competing against the entire franchise. We're only competing against this one location. And they have a rating of 18 with only 30 backlinks and 15 referring domains. And out of those, only 9 are do follow. So you need to beat their 9 referring domains in quantity as well as quality. And they've been indexed for over 36 keywords that they are ranking for. And so they're starting to get about 69 people to their website location page per month. So these guys should be fairly easy for you guys to beat, but you do need to work on those strategies that I mentioned. And then the last piece of this is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, because 30% of people go straight to the maps to search and don't search anywhere else. So when you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, including your website. But one of the most important is citations, and that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow each of these tips I've provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 in your area for your services, using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love to get your feedback on it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.